Welcome to the Conversations with Goddesses podcast, the feminine way of soul connection and working with energy. This podcast is run by Kasia and Ursula, expert healers and modern spiritual seekers.
Welcome to another episode of Conversations with Goddesses. Hello, Kasia.
Hello.
My name is Ursula, and it's the third episode of a series of short podcasts on self-love. And today's theme is self-love and heart desire, and expressing yourself in integrity, following what feels good for you, what is right for you, what you want to explore at this moment in time, without being conditioned by, ideas of how success should look like, or what, other people would want from me, or all these, external ideas and conditioning on how, we should be. Self-love is about accepting the whole of myself and what I need right now. So a lot of the theme is about integrity and about knowing yourself and knowing what is important for you. Even if, it may not fit an idea that you have about yourself or that comes from the external environment. What do you think about it, Kasia?
Yeah, when I'm listening to you, is this word integrity, because I know I haven't always been in my integrity, and it's bringing up a lot of stuff, because the integrity, may be shaken by fear, especially, I think, a fear of the stronger person or fear of condemnation. But maybe when we really love ourselves, then it doesn't matter, because we come first. But obviously, as we've talked before, we have fears, we have things that we were told when we were kids, and all the other stuff that may shake us as well. But also, we're talking about the heart desire and the deepest desires that sometimes we don't even admit to ourselves, which is very sad, because probably if we could live really according to our heart desire, life would be so beautiful and maybe so much easier if we allowed others to fulfill their heart desires, and also to allow ourselves. It will be amazing.
And heart desire depends on your essence. And I was thinking about, one way to understand what is your heart essence, so your soul essence, what is the vibration that you want to express, shine out, is to look at your childhood, the kind of child you were. And if I think about myself, because this podcast is about sharing our own experience, not telling any, absolute truth. But I was a kind and loving child, and my essence was very much an essence of being, yes, connecting, wanting to connect with people, loving them. Seeing the beauty. And I'm saying that because one of my issues is that, this quality is quite a vulnerable one. Doesn't make you the warrior that goes out in the world and fights and, gets her place in the world. And, I'm not a fighter. I'm more of a loving vibration. My soul essence is a loving vibration that wants to be shared with the world. And so I've always thought I don't fit. I don't have the capacity to survive. So I built a persona around that core vulnerable essence. But then, it's too painful because you end up following other people's vision about life, and it's coming very much into the surface right now, where, at 60, I cannot do it anymore. I need just to be myself. It's too painful not to be myself.
I love what you say in the name, soul essence. Yes, what's the beauty? What's the smell? What's the taste of your soul? And connecting it to childhood. I was a similar child. I never knew how the world works, so I was more an observer than participant. And when I studied psychosynthesis, but it's in many psychological um, ideas, that behind every need, there's always or every wish, there's always this need for love or for safety, for something positive. So, and the essence is also positive. That's maybe in our dreams, and when we talked about these heart desires, is it the need for love? Is it the need for understanding? Need for being accepted? We really, really need it. And when we love ourselves, we give it to ourselves first. And to me, it's come definitely with age. Obviously, our life gives us different experiences. And in the end, you say, maybe other people can't give it to me. So I need to give it to myself. So I give this love to myself. And it's not I come first and that's it. No, but I love myself and I act from this place of self-love. Then how can I help? What can I do for others? What can I do? But first, I love myself. I feed myself first.
Yes, it's always the balance between the self and the other, because we do need connection, we do need to share of ourselves, but this must not come with the price of, not being in integrity, not expressing ourselves with authenticity. And I guess what I want to say is that sometimes we lose touch with our heart desire because we want to please others, because we have this need of recognition and acceptance, and we end up looking outside for something that needs really to come from our soul. Our soul loves us the way we are. We are unique creatures, and if I am not a tiger but a delicate flower, it's okay. I don't need to be anything else but what I am, in order to yes, to be of service, because that's who I am, and this is what, I believe God wants me to express in my unique design. So that the best thing is always not to look outside for validation and recognition, but to just accept the nature of your uniqueness.
Mm-hmm. And this constant comparison. Oh, this person is doing that. They're so much more clever, or they're so much more successful. We've talked about it. We don't always see the whole picture. We don't know what people are going through. And obviously, there's a thing we can aspire. I aspire to many things and I admire many people. I look at them and say, wow, I wish I could be like you. But then we can grow as well. If I want to be like someone, it inspires me to action or non-action, to stop doing something or start doing something. But it's not I want to be like you exactly, because obviously I won't be like this person, but it inspires me to become a better me, so I can grow in my own essence, in my own desires. But I think, yes, we need to be inspired as well, because there's so many amazing people around as well, but not become like them, because we never will.
I think the problem is that when I look at other people, a lot of time, instead of being inspired, I go into self-criticism. So I criticize myself for not being as strong, as successful, as rich, and all of that. So And then we come to this point. I come to a point of understanding how I hurt myself in that, how I am listening to my mind instead of listening to my feelings when I decide what is right for me in any moment. So we were talking a lot about that, to decide what you want to be is a lot about listening to your body and your feelings. Does it feel right? Or is there a thought that comes from conditioning, other people's, group group thought forms or whatever, um, entanglements with a relationship, like my husband thinks it like in this way, or my mother or my father. No, how does it feel for you doing this project, being in this relationship, moving towards this vision? Does it feel good? Or are you self-criticizing, self-accept? Does it feel good? It's something about the, following your own energy and not the mind.
And it's, yes, we've talked about, but also maybe it's worth mentioning this of the earth, that we are picking up as well what's going on in this unconscious. And we've talked about the fear of being visible, or fear of showing up. And it feels like it's a general theme now, maybe especially for women, that we're scared to show up because we will be ostracized, we will be hurt. And it comes from our history, when we were showing up as, well, in the beginning, as witches, as wise women, and then we were punished. And it seems this theme is coming up, but maybe our listeners can also comment on it, and if they're feeling it as well, or maybe there are other themes that are coming up for them.
Yeah, you don't express yourself at work because there is a fear that the group, the rules of the environment, will punish you somehow. You don't express yourself in relationships. It's a pattern of dominance that exists in our society for women and for everybody. But the strong belief in yourself is, no, I express myself as I am because this is the best thing I can do for the universe. Because I can't be anything else. Being anything else means being robotic, behaving in a way that is not spontaneous and expressive. So there is a lot about that. And another point is also being stuck in these roles, like identities, like, identity as a mother, identity as a wife, identity as a professional, and maybe, as I said, being in a job for 20 years or in a relationship. And it's like, the fear of stepping into something different, into the unknown, in breaking through an identity that is old and it's not serving you anymore. Maybe it has served you for growth and exploration and for many years, but now it's tight. Your soul wants to break free and we are scared. Or we have a lot of grief because it's about letting go of something and changing and stepping into something new. But the heart is pulsating, is pushing you. You need to do something different, but you are sort of held back by fear of the unknown.
Yeah, maybe we should do another podcast about fear. This would be an interesting one. Seems to be coming as well a lot, but also, like you said, denying others our light. That I think it's in Jewish religion that if you don't shine fully, you denying others your light, which is almost not a sin probably in this religion, but yes, something you shouldn't be doing, because you should be I don't really like this word, but shine your light and to help others, to inspire them, to show them, and also the others need to shine their light fully, because otherwise we are denied the fullness of life. And yeah, but the fear of the unknown, obviously, and the pain of moving on to something else is smaller than the pain of staying in the situation that you are in.
And it's
So,
always
yeah,
there. The fear is always there. So, feel it and do it anyway.
do it
And
anyway. And when the
yes,
pain gets unbearable, then we move. But does the pain need to get unbearable? And our heart will keep calling. We may squash it and continue doing, working, whatever, and the heart will keep calling.
but on this note of, shine your light because the world's need it, I think maybe we can end this podcast and see if we can do a small meditation about, letting go of what holds us back and shine our light, shall we?
Yes, we will. During this meditation, we'll connect to the part of self-love which is fulfilling our heart desires. What does our heart want? What does our heart need? And do we love ourselves enough to follow it? So when you're ready, you can close your eyes, sit down comfortably. You can lie down. Be good to yourself. Just find the right place, the right position for you. This is part of self-love. This is the time for you. So once you've settled, allow your breath to settle too. It will help you to calm down, to be closer to you. And now connect to your deepest desire. Something that maybe you haven't acknowledged to yourself. Maybe it's the need for love, abundance, connection, something else. And dig deep, really, really deep. What is it that you really, really desire? If you have found it, observe what's going on in your body and in your mind. There may be doubt, fear. You may be anxious. And ask yourself why. Is it your fear what will happen when your dream comes true? Is it I'm not good enough? I'm not worthy? What else? My dreams never come true? Now I want you to go back to when it started, this belief, this judgment, doubt. When did it start? And is this belief still serving you? Maybe you needed it for a reason. It was helping you, saving you, keeping you safe. Do you still need it? If not, what needs to change? Maybe you made a contract with someone. Maybe a contract with yourself. Maybe it's safer to make yourself small. There is a lot of maybes, but maybe you don't need them anymore. So you can ask for help, your higher self, your soul, and whoever you connect to. They can come and release you from all the binds, all the things that don't allow you to dream big. Maybe you need to do something physical, shake, stretch, break the chains, push something away. You want to be free and feel your strength coming back, your self-belief, your self-love. Your soul loves you and encourages you to love yourself. Acknowledge your life, everything you've been through. You've done a lot. You've been through a lot. You are an amazing person. Feel the love growing, feeling you. And now Ursula will take you on the next part of the journey to your self-love.
Now that you have let go of what maybe was making your heart heavy and you're feeling lighter, you have let go of any entanglement or tension or fear, anything holding you back from breathing and just being in the moment, connecting to your state of presence, releasing any energy in your body that is not you. We hold on to things, relationships, projects, and we entangle our energy with the environment. So go back to your own sense of centeredness, to your own sense of presence, knowing that through breathing you can empty yourself even more. Empty any tension in your body. Let go of any feelings and thoughts, allowing a fluidity in the whole of your being so that you can open and center yourself. And in this state of emptiness, the intention is connect to your soul, expand, allow in this vortex of energy the opening and invite your soul into your space even more. You may do it in any way. Imagine light filling your body. Imagine merging with the being of light that you are, expanding the boundaries of your physical body into opening to receive the whole of your soul in every fiber of your being, every cell. You're opening and merging and becoming one with your soul essence, soul energy. Your soul is merging with you and its heart is becoming one with your heart in a place of deep union. And your heart and your soul's heart are beating as one. And you are listening. Listening with the whole of your being, your body, your feelings, your mind. How does it feel like? How does the heart of your soul feel like? What is your unique vibration? How do the stirring of your heart feel like? They may be very gentle and still, or vital and adventurous, sparkling. There may be colors. You may be painting your vision of who you want to be with multicolors. Or you may express just the vibration of deep stillness. Remember your core essence, the one you came to express in the world. Remember who you were as a child, before culture, before education, before your spark of light. Do not try to understand it with your mind, just feel it. Feel how it feels like to express that pure essence of your soul in your unique way. What makes you be in wonder in the world? What interests you? What do you want to explore? Who do you want to be? You've come a long way, but now it's another level. You want to grow and expand in the expression of who you are. Follow your intuition. What is that you want to explore, be? And breathe through it. Open. Allow it to express as a vibration of light. Shine. Shine your vibration out. Don't be shy. Expand it. Shine your light. Express it. This is what the world needs. Your own unique, shiny expression of who you are. And be kind to yourself. Allow the expression to unfold in your own time. It may be just a beginning. Allow it to emerge in the next few days or months. You're just being very much in tune to what you want right now for yourself. And it's not selfish. It's your light that wants to emerge. You're just following. So I shall leave you into this expression of your light, into this connection to your soul essence.